So today I'm going to be working with a model that I've worked with for the past 20 years, nearly 20 years anyway. She's called Sophie Suri. We've done a lot of professional stuff together, coat clothing and various other shoots that we've done together. We did a shoot for a carpet company as well, which were amazing. So I'm going to be working with Sophie. There's going to be two different types of shoots today. One is for myself, because she looks a lot like Angelina Jolie, so I wanted to get some shots of her looking like that, so more modelly type stuff, whereas Sophie doesn't want that. Sophie wants to be Sophie. So there'll be two different types, but the most important thing is it's about how you settle people down. So that's what I want to talk about on this. For instance, it's about creating the right environment. If you haven't got the right environment, then the shoot's not going to go well. No matter how professional people are, creating that right environment and understanding about human beings, about what makes people feel comfortable. What angles do you use to make people feel comfortable? How do you read body language? And all these things are really important. So as soon as a new person walks through the door, my eyes are all over the place, making sure that I understand who this person is inside. As well as how they look on the outside, because if you start off on the wrong foot, then they don't give themselves totally to you. And for a successful shoot, a really successful shoot, the model's got to give themselves to you, and I've got to give myself to the model, if that makes sense. And we've both got to feel really, really comfortable and no barriers. And to do that, you've got to settle people down first and foremost. So I took a little bit of time to settle people down. And then after that, it's about understanding who they are as a person and about reading their body language so you know which angle to start from. So as a photographer, if you are starting from an angle that doesn't feel right to the model subconsciously, then you're onto a loser. The shoot won't go very well. But if you understand and watch their body and watch their angles and so on and so forth and how they are, then you start reading the body language. You can start off with the correct angle and it makes them feel subconsciously very comfortable, and then from there you can move and manipulate that person. The other thing I want to do today is I want to shoot with just one light on a black background. I think it's really important to show people that you can get amazing images just from using one light. I know a lot of people complicate things by putting huge amounts of lights all over. Sometimes you have to do that, but it's not always the case. You can get beautiful images on a very small budget. So if you've only got one flash, for instance, on your camera, a little flash, you can take it off your camera and produce the same sort of lighting that I'm going to produce today. Statistics show that there are over 2,000 businesses created every day in this country. And one of the most important things about the businesses is product photography. One of the most important things to get right is product photography, because without really good product photography, you are not going to achieve the sales that you want. So on our next video, if you would like to join us, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to create professional product photography shots from a smartphone, where you won't need to do any altering, any changing. We're just going to show you how to do them professionally. We teach you how to set everything up and how to photograph them. So if you'd like to join us on the next one, you'd be more than welcome.